You're here for a reason. You're here for this time right now. And I've often asked myself this question: what is my role during these times that can be so uncertain? What is my role?
Hello, and welcome to the Connect podcast. This show is all about helping you connect to your soul's calling so you can take action on it. Because the sweetest success is a blend of discovering your purpose with the inner drive to bring it to life. I'm Sheila, health coach, lifestyle entrepreneur, and mom of two, best known for my online wellness programs, mentoring, and self-love passion. Listen in for inspiring interviews, solo chats, and Q&A sessions that will move you past overwhelm towards what lights you up. Stop accepting good enough and go for your version of great in your health, business, and relationships. Let's get started.
Hi, welcome to this Monday minisode where I share an insight designed to help you live into what lights you up this week. And it's increasingly important for us to be putting intention into the way we start our weeks, to the way our minds are operating, and the lenses that we're looking at our life and the world through as well. We have just come through a pandemic. In many cases, some of us are still experiencing the impacts of that, and many will for some time to come. We also are now, at the time of this recording, seeing some massive turbulence happening in Europe that is going to impact so many people's lives. As a compassionate person, if you're someone who really feels that, who really takes that on, it can feel really, really challenging to just move on forward with your life and put a smile on and do all the things you need to do because you see what is happening and your heart yearns for everyone to feel peace and to feel whole and to feel loved and cared for. What does it look like doing life in the spectrum? Starting with spending that time with yourself each day to make sure you're focused on your health, both mentally and physically, the people in your lives, your relationships, making sure that you're on track to making forward motion in those areas and knowing what your part is in each of those. And then also looking at your priorities each week and really understanding what it is you want to accomplish. And then the next thing is, once you've spent that time with yourself, what I personally tend to do, and you can shift and obviously amend this to whatever works for you. But yes, taking the time to have an understanding of all sides of different stories of what is happening in the moment on the world stage and even in your community. And we all have different levels of awareness that we need to have or want to have. You get to decide. That's the beautiful thing. You get to decide what that looks like for you. It could be a moment of just hearing what's happening, a few headlines, and then moving on with your day because that's what you are able to handle. Or you can go deeper into it. And we can all find ways to give and to send loving support to the people who most need it. Again, that's going to look different for everyone, and you will find your ways and your channels to make that happen. Doing life in the spectrum is being aware of what's going on around us while we live into our own purpose. Because you are here for a reason. You're here for this time right now. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. And I've often ask myself this question: what is my role during these times that can be so uncertain? What is my role? What keeps coming back to me from the people who communicate with me directly is to keep doing my work, to keep spreading light, to keep helping people feel their best, to keep offering options of how people can move forward with more joy, even during times of darkness. I have experienced those times of darkness where I've needed to still create times of joy for my family because they were so little and they needed that from me. Frankly, I needed it for me in order to put one foot in front of the other. We need to have a sense of hope. We need to tap into that. And for me, it has been my Jesus faith that I talk about a lot. And for you, it may be another type of spiritual practice. Leaning on that is so important because that is the way that we connect to creator power. And it helps us to remember we are all connected. We're all still here, so we're all needed. You are here for a reason. So whatever is on your heart to be doing, do that. And also, I want to give you the grace on yourself to rest when you need it as well. I recently needed to do this, and it makes all the difference. I would love to know how you're doing. I would love to know what your take is on doing life in the spectrum. Send me a DM, send me an email. Would love to hear from you. And I wish you all the best wherever you're listening from. I send you peace and love, and I send so much hope for a brighter future for everyone. I hope you have a really good rest of your week. Big blessings to you.
Thank you so much for being here with me on the Connect podcast. If you like this episode, please share it with someone you think would enjoy it. Also, if you head over to iTunes to leave a review, I'd be so grateful. Let us know what your favorite parts were and what you'd like to hear more of. It will help us have a greater impact, elevating many more people to grow and succeed together. See you next time.